everyone. Sorry, I look really gross. Just had a shower and I just thought I've got a moment to make a video. So I have to use my opportunities while I can because they don't come around often. Now with the little bee-man in my life. Basically, just another quick update. And sorry, loads of noise in the background. It's Bodhi playing on his play gym, I think it's called. I'll show you. Where are you, little bee man? There he is. do, do, do. Such a cutie pie. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to talk about what's been going on lately and kind of getting back into like wanting to get back to a really good place in my life. So things like, for years I've wanted to get my driving licence and I just always start doing it and then something comes up and can't do it anymore financially or whatever, things like that. Anyway, so we decided to just do things to make it completely possible now. And I kind of worked out that if I drive an automatic, I'll get my licence a lot quicker. And I'm just determined to get my licence before Beau's first birthday. So that is my goal. And the reason why is because I know my partner is going to have to go back into like full-time work most probably, or he's like on a little business adventure, which we're kind of both in it together, and that's going to like probably really take off for him, hopefully, and I just don't want to have to rely on him all the time. I want to be able to take Bodhi places and do stuff on our own, or take him to see family or friends, or take him to like fun places, all sorts of things. I just want to be able to be mobile and not rely on Ellis all the time, my partner. So we have decided that I'm going to do an automatic driver's license for now, and years down the line, if I want to learn manual, I can learn manual, but I've always preferred driving automatic because of my POTS. And I don't know, I can just focus. I used to be really good at manual driving, but when I first started taking lessons, it was manual and I was picking it all up really quick. But since having POTS, I just can't manage it really. So automatic is just totally fine and easy, and I love it. So gonna go for that because then I know I'll definitely get my licence at some point. So we bought an automatic car and I'm going to be learning in that, and so that's really good and positive, and one of my huge things that I've wanted to do for years, that looks like we're going to finally be doing it. And then I also kind of want to get really fit and healthy again. So I've been trying to find ways to exercise that's POTS friendly and having baby friendly, i.e. not all the time in the world to be exercising and stuff, because I literally will have to do it 10-minute intervals because he is napping really like quickly, having really short naps loads of times in the day. He used to like clonk out for a few hours in the day and have a really long nap, which is perfect for getting things done. But now it's he's like 4 months old, so it means running around after him all the time, which I guess that alone will get you fit, and then like having to and keep him entertained because he's not crawling yet or anything, but he's really alive and interested in everything, and like someone just needs to walk in the room and it catches his attention, and he's following the person around the room and watching the dog, and he loves the dog. He's always looking at her and laughing at her, and it's just really cute, but it's so tiring, and it means constantly having to find ways to kind of keep up with his sort of level of interest in everything. So it means there isn't much time to kind of devote to exercising, because I could just be getting into it, just warming myself up, and then he's getting grizzly and wants something else. So so we're just trying to work out what. I mean, my partner is as well, but he kind of does surfing and stuff, and we just make sure that he does that because it's like his biggest passion, and I just want to make sure nothing gets in the way of that, really. And so he kind of gets his exercise there and working and stuff like that. So for me, it's just hard to find something that I can do in bursts that is actually gonna like help me get fit and lose a bit of the baby weight and get me into shape a little bit more. I mean, I'm not expecting at all to get my body back that I had before I had Bodhi, but I just want to get to a place where I'm happy with the body I have now. And so just trying to work out what's a good thing to do. So I'll tell you what I've tried really going on about it, because this has been like a big thing for me lately. I have like a mini tramp, which is back there somewhere, and a exercise bike, and I love cycling outside, but on the exercise bike it's just not the same thing. I get really bored. So I don't know, the exercise bike hasn't really been right, baby. The exercise bike hasn't really been working out because I kind of my attention span doesn't last very long for it. And sorry, I'm just getting snug. So that one, I don't know. I just keep finding other things I'd rather do than sit on the exercise bike. And the mini tramp I love. Like, I could do that all the time. I really love that as a form of exercise. But everyone keeps saying it doesn't really make you lose... Like, it doesn't burn many calories, doesn't really do very much, which is just typical. But then other people say if you're getting exhausted and your heart rate's, getting up and you're working a sweat, then the mini tramp does work, as long as you're, like, exhausting yourself in the process. But then that's not really great if you have POTS. So, it's just been really hard to find something that works, that I can stick to. And then, like, I walk the dog every day, but I can feel when I'm walking her, I'm just tired. Like, I just haven't got the energy to, like, I don't know, like, work up a sweat while walking. And also I'm kind of in the habit of, like, I love going for walks, so I don't want to, like, make it a stressful thing. So I don't know, maybe I should just focus on that more. Let me know what you guys do, if you do anything for, like, potsy workouts with a baby, or even without a baby, just what you do. It might work for me, never know. So yeah, that's been something I've been really, like, thinking about a lot lately, is how I can get back into shape. I gained, I think after I had Bodhi, I gained, from the pregnancy, I gained in total about 2.5 stone. I don't know what the average is, what most people gain, but I gained 2.5, which is a lot for me. So I'm trying to lose 2.5. The first sort of stone, I think the first stone, that came off in about 4 weeks, and it came off doing nothing, so that must have been, like, water retention from the pregnancy. And the last stone and a half, I'm just not shifting at all. I just keep like wavering on the scales, but it's not really going anywhere. And I know why. I know exactly why. It's because I'm not moving enough and I'm eating too much crap. And that's what it is. And I can't get out of the habit of eating crap, because it's like, I gave up smoking a few years ago. That was my favourite thing in the world, but it did me no good, my POTS and everything, so I had to stop. And then I really like to have a drink, but I'm not really interested in that anymore. I don't enjoy it at all like I used to. I've tried it a few times and I've had fun, but I don't know. I just don't get the same. I'm just really happy, like, in just my life in real and not in, like, I don't know. I just love it, so I don't really. I don't want to be like altering my state of mind. Hang on, I'm just gonna get my bubba. Come here, monkey. So, I I don't have any of those like guilty pleasures anymore, and wee. So I kind of use bad food as my guilty pleasure, like chocolate and biscuits and cake, and oh god, it's so bad, but I'm getting really addicted to it all. And yeah, so I know that's really the problem, and I'm trying to find excuses so I can keep eating crap. But really, there is no excuse. I just need to stop eating rubbish. I'm coming up to 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut this short in a sec. We're also hopefully looking at moving soon, fingers crossed. Not very far, just nearer the sea, and about 45 minutes from where we are now. We're just both like big ocean lovers and we need to be near the sea. Me and my partner, we both have grown up by the sea, so it's weird for us living like really inland like we are now, and it's, I don't know, we get a bit claustrophobic, so I want to get nearer the sea again. Okay, I am just going to leave it there. I think I'm going to start doing like more sort of baby updates as well, because I just thought about it today that I really want to be like looking back and remembering things about Bodhi. So I think I'm going to start talking more about him as well. And I do a lot of videos of him, but I don't want to put them on YouTube, but I'd like to talk about him more, kind of even just for myself to look back on in years to come. And I don't know, if anyone's interested in it as well, then you'll know. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll do another catch up soon. Bye.